Wendy measures the floor in her rectangular bedroom for new carpeting. Her measurements are 24 feet by 14 feet. The actual measurements are 24.2 feet by 14.1 feet. Determine the relative error in calculating the area of her bedroom. Express your answer as a decimal to the nearest thousandth. So we have actual measurements, and we have what I'm going to call the measurements of Wendy. Okay, so her measurements are off, as you can see, because these are the actual measurements. All right? Okay, now, determine the relative error in calculating the area of her bedroom. Express your answer as a decimal to the nearest thousandth. So to find the relative error, we have a formula, and it's the absolute value of the actual minus the measured over the actual. So all we have to do then is go ahead and substitute. So since we're looking for the relative error in calculating the area of her bedroom, that's important. We're looking for the relative error in calculating the area of her bedroom. We have to calculate the areas. So Wendy's area, let me use blue for that since I used blue for her measurements earlier. So Wendy's area is going to be 24 times 14, and 24 times 14 is 336. And the actual area is 24.2 times 14.1. 24.2 times 14.1 is 341.22. Okay? So now we just have to substitute. So it's going to be the actual area. So the actual area, that's 341.22 minus the measured area, or Wendy's area. This is, maybe I should have just called it that from the beginning. This is the measured area right here. Measured. It's what Wendy measured. So the measured area is 336. And that over the actual area. So that's 341.22. Okay, now we just have to do some simple calculations. 341.22 minus 336, that's going to give us 5.22 over 341.22. 5.22 over 341.22 is going to give us approximately 0.015298. And we were supposed to take the absolute value, and absolute value is just the distance away from zero. In this case, we already have the absolute value because we've got a positive number. Let me write that number over again. That was a little sloppy. So we got 0.015298. Okay, now we just have to round it to the nearest thousand. So here's my tenths, here's my hundredths, and here's my thousandths. So we're going to have to round to this number. So our answer is just going to be 0.015. That's the relative error. Okay, I hope that helps. Take care.